Hello everyone, and do apologize for my very much delayed review and my inconsistencies with my video making here on my channel. But regardless, I now have a review for you guys, which I recently got to see Black Panther. I'm recording this and it'll be uploaded here on Sunday, but I got to see Black Panther all the way back on Thursday. So I do apologize for not making my review up earlier. Hell, I could have done it on Friday, I'll be honest with you, and I just apologize for not doing that. But regardless, this is granted, we got to see Black Panther back in Captain America Civil War in 2016, and now 2 years later we get to see a new film with him in the top of the movie. In my opinion, he was a real standout in Captain America Civil War. So making him have his own standout movie after another standout character from that movie was Spider-Man Homecoming. And my question for this big movie was, will it be another MCU giant great? Is this going to be one of the best MCU movies ever? Will I personally fall head over heels for this movie like I did with Thor Ragnarok or Spider-Man Homecoming? And I'm going to say yes and no. Yes, I do love it. I do think Black Panther is absolutely one of the best, is arguably in the top 10 greatest MCU movies. And this is their 18th film. And I will honestly straight up just tell you guys that I pretty much enjoy all MCU movies. I think they're all good and passable and above. There's not really a technically bad MCU movie. Okay, granted, not everyone loves Iron Man 2, but regardless, I legitimately love all. I really do enjoy all a good 14 of them, I'll say. But regardless, I thought this is arguably one of the best, most ambitious and clever materials. But for me, one of the reasons why I don't immediately love this movie is because I still, in my view, still need to give it some sinking time. Just kind of let it sink on my mind. Just let it settle a bit, like a nice fine wine or an alcohol. Just let it sit for a bit and just kind of take it in for a little while. And I'm sorry, I keep looking that way. But what I think Black Panther really does well is, again, I'm not going to give you much of the story because I think the story is actually really good. When you're going blind, and you're not going to get completely another story of the character of Black Panther. And again, this is the same director who's done Creed and Fruitvale Station, which I have not seen. I'll be very honest, I have not seen Fruitvale Station, but Creed was one of the best films of 2015, and I honestly gotta say that he's 2 for 3 in my mind. I haven't seen Fruitvale Station. That's just a dumb move on my part, but I think this is a really great movie. I love the characters in this movie. I love the vibrancy. I love the world. I love the characters that they make. And when watching the movie, I was like, it establishes a lot of the reasons why some of the wine theories and ideals, like some of the MCU movies may not be all that great, why they do suffer some problems, and yet why Black Panther really does color a new way for that and how it changes a lot of that. And I thought it really does a lot of things really, really great within the angle. But not to mention, when watching the movie in theaters, one thing was going through my mind is as much as I love these movies, they've always handled the deaths kind of like, oh yeah, don't worry, they'll pop up later. And granted, I will not spoil anything, but I feel like Ryan Coogler's approach was like, okay, let's do that. But he's much more of a George R. Martin. He's like, alright, here's our new characters, let's establish them. And big spoiler, some of them kind of did that. Again, I don't want to give anything away, but I just think there's such ambitious and clever moves and unique, powerful greatness in this movie. But just like with The Last Jedi, just because it's ambitious doesn't mean it's good. It's a payoff. And I think about it's just so clever and imaginative. And I love the colors of this movie. I love the imagination. I thought it was so unique and beautiful and broad. Ryan Coogler's approach a guy who's only 11 years older than me, in his early 30s. Holy shit, is that impressive. Holy shit, is that impressive. Seriously, a man who's 32 years old has made 3 solid damn movies. That's seriously impressive. And this just seeing them all kind of come to fruition like that in these type of movies as a whole is just pretty amazing. But aside from all of that, Black Panther is just fun, but also dark and mature for its own greatness. It's not like Thor Ragnarok, where it was just completely going for like a buddy cop of feel funny, good movie. No, it wasn't like Spider-Man Homecoming, where it was trying to be like a John Hughes feeling. But it really just felt so well mixed of comedy. This movie was right mixed up with comedy, drama, and almost like I wouldn't say espionage, but there's a spy thriller vibe to it, kind of like a James Bond feeling to it. Where we can compare, let's say, Captain America 2 and Winter Soldier and Civil War to a Jason Bourne movie. I can compare this movie towards something like a Skyfall, in a way, where it's dipping its toe within the same genre, but taking another unique direction on it. But it's still great, and I love the cast in this movie. They had wonderful chemistry. Peter Luongo was great. Forrest Whitaker is, in my opinion, always amazing. He's such a great character actor. Danny Gurira, Michael B. Jordan. Holy shit! It's going to be he is absolutely one of the top 3 best villains in the MCU franchise. Oh my god, Martin Freeman and Andy Serkis again together, in my mind, is just absolute chemistry brilliance. Chadwick Boseman is wonderful as Black Panther. He gives him so much birth and life, so much life and energy and vibrancy, and yet Weaver really have given him his own a way to be himself and to establish himself in Civil War. So thankfully, this film does not have to focus on a character by a feel to him. That's why this movie isn't really back oriented. Just oriented on his origin. It doesn't have to do that. It does it in its own clever, unique ways of giving you a little bit of hints of dialogue here and there. But again, it just knows where to keep the focus on. That's on the characters and the story and the direction where it needs to go. Again, everyone is just wonderful in this movie, as much as I said. Danny Gurira is great in this movie. Michael B. Jordan is wonderful. Everyone in this movie. There's too many people who I remember. John Candy, who was also in Civil War. A bunch of these just incredibly talented black actors just being beautifully and greatly represented in this film. But as a whole, it's just such a fun movie. It's fun. It's just so fun, and I loved watching this movie. I will, for myself, have to give it a little bit more time just to have my mind just kind of sink into it. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a great damn movie, and I consider Ryan Cougler to be another great. After Thor Ragnarok, I was just like, okay. I'm like, where can we have a hiccup now? But really, as a whole, I just thought this is another superb MCU movie, in my opinion, and I loved it. Is there some problems? Sure. I do think some of the effects at times in the beginning can be a bit spotty and a bit bad at times. Like, you can tell this is a really ambitious project for the director, so you can tell with the visual effects at times where you're like, well, at least I was like, I can tell where this is not where his biggest strengths lie, in these big effects moments. Like in the beginning, like the first 30 minutes of the movie, there's a scene where they fly into their main country. Oh crap, why did I just forget about it? What's it? I shouldn't forget it. Oh no. Wakanda, that's it. Where a ship lands like near water, and the camera kind of goes underneath the water scene, and it's 100% CGI, and I just go, oh, okay, I can tell that's not good. But aside from a couple of CGI moments, and I will say there's a couple of moments in the middle where I felt like the story was just kind of meandering, and I felt like it was a little bit slow at times. aside from that, I love this movie. It's the first, for me, this is easily the best movie of the year, with both Hostiles and Paddington 2 just crawling at its neck. But Black Panther, in my opinion, truly prevails ahead, in my opinion, in the first fun movie of the year. And I cannot wait for to see this movie again, everyone. And yeah, you can hopefully get to see more consistent reviews from me, much more currently than, much more consistently. But as always, everyone, thank you very much for watching. And of course, my rating. Shit, I just realized that my rating for Black Panther will probably be a 91%. I'm gonna give this movie a 91% in my mind, everyone. You know, my only weakness is the middle part of the movie's pacing is it's a little bit slow, and some of the effects aren't too great. That's really just kind of it, though. Again, Black Panther was just fucking it's a very well balanced movie, and it's very smart, and it's very narratively focused and driven. And I really love a movie that's like that. And as always, everyone, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the future for more videos. As always, till then, bye bye.